Okay, we're recording now. So welcome to this presentation of a musical geography of Mexico. I'll have a chance to tell you a little bit more about it. And we will chat about the presentation. This is a pre-recorded concert, and we will have, we're gonna keep the chat open. So if you have any questions or comments, all of the members of the band here will be chiming back and forth. We will also stop in the middle of the performance about 6:30. We're going to stop, and this is Eastern time, of course. We'll stop and have a little chat with you halfway through, and then we'll resume the other second half hour, and then take some questions at the end as well in FaceTime. So let me begin by introducing Jackie Rioja. She's a professor, and she will give us the welcome on behalf of Miami University. Go ahead and unmute yourself.
Thank you, Juan, for the introduction, and I want to welcome everyone. We are really, really happy to have the Sones de Mexico Ensemble with us for quite a bit. We're trying to make this connection to have them in Oxford, Ohio. This event is hosted by the Association of Latinx Faculty and Staff in partnership with Unidos, Miami University's Latinx students at Miami University, and also sponsored by the Miami University President's Office for Diversity and Inclusion. We are so excited to have such a beautiful and diverse group of people here tonight. I'm seeing your faces, and I see faculty, I see some students, I see neighbors and friends, and not only from here, for Ohio, but from all over. We hear that there are some seeing us from Mexico, from Brazil, from Peru, from different parts of the US as well. So this is a celebration. Welcome to our program tonight. This is part of the International Education Week, coordinated by Global Initiatives at Miami University as well. And tonight, the introduction for the program is going to be led by our very own Thomas Caracas Garcia, professor of Miami University of Ethnomusicology, and also the current president of the association, the Latinx Association of Faculty and Staff. Welcome, everyone, and enjoy the event.
Hi, welcome everybody. I'm Tom Garcia. As Jackie said, I'm a professor of ethnomusicology here at Miami University, and also the president of ALFAS, the Association of Latinx Faculty and Staff. We are very proud to be co-sponsoring this event with Unidos and the vice president for diversity at Miami University. This for me is very exciting. I've been teaching a section on Mexican music in my course, Global Popular Music, for a long time. And I have a large number of students who are joining us. I see them, a lot of them on my screen right now, and I'm very happy to see these students joining us who get to get really in depth for the son. I had a little conversation with Juan just a few minutes ago. We're very, very happy and proud to have his ensemble with us. This is a spectacular thing that we're able to do this in a time of COVID, that we have so many people on a screen participating in a musical event. As much as we'd like to be doing things live, I'm a performer. I'd much prefer to have an audience than not, but this is a great way that we can get out to so many people. As Jackie said, we're all over the country, we're all over the world. We have people we know of in Mexico and Peru and Brazil, as well as in Ohio, in Chicago, all over the place. So I, in my function, would like to welcome you. Sit back, relax, enjoy a really interesting show with Juan and Sones de Mexico, and a great show. So welcome everybody. Take it away, sir.
Welcome to Beyond the Music, a musical geography of Mexico. My name is Juan Diaz, and I'm one of the co-founders of the group Sones de Mexico Ensemble. This is a nonprofit organization that we founded in 1994 to promote a greater appreciation of Mexico's traditional and regional music and culture. This presentation, with the aid of this map, 6 talented multi-instrumentalist musicians, and a collection of over 50 musical instruments, will take us through a musical journey through various regional styles of music from Mexico, each with its own ethnic and historical characteristics. We have also added a few additional colors like drums and bass to give it, let's say, that Chicago plugged-in sound. But in general, I will be providing you with a brief introduction before each song, giving you a little context for each style so that we may better appreciate the nuances and the uniqueness of each style. This program was developed with partial funding from the National Endowment for the Arts, also the Illinois Arts Council Agency, the Chicago Department of Cultural Affairs and Special Events, the MacArthur Fund for Arts and Culture at the Richard A. Driehaus Foundation, the Gaylord and Dorothy Donnelly Foundation, the Chicago Community Trust, and the generosity of individual donors like you who help us make these programs possible. Normally, we take these presentations on the road around the country and we present them in schools, universities, public libraries, and cultural centers. But given the current constraints on live music performance, we decided to go into a movie studio and film this presentation so that we could bring it to you. So we hope you enjoy it. Let's begin. We begin our journey in the center of Mexico, right about here. This was the seat of the ancient Aztec civilization in Mexico, and where the capital of Mexico now exists, Mexico City. The name Mexico comes from the Mexica, who was the name that the Aztecs gave themselves. And the word Mexico means the navel of the moon, Mexico, the center of creation. In this music that we're going to see with Sones de Mexico, we see some interesting instruments. I'm holding here a teponaztli. This is a slit drum made out of a solid piece of wood with a carved bottom and 2 different tones. We also have this large drum with a skin stretched over the top called the huehuet, which means the old one. Our dancer wears these rattles on her feet made from the seeds of a plant. This is called the ayoyotes. And in the beginning of the song, we're going to see her calling upon the 4 winds to the north, south, east, and west by blowing on a conch shell from the ocean. The very beginning of the song opens with a flute that was made out of clay, and it's calling upon the spirits. The name of this song is called Xipe, and it means the shedding of the skin. It was one of the deities of the Aztecs, and is a song of renewal. Enjoy. That's very powerful music. And well, let's continue with our journey. And now let's go to the Huasteca region, right here. This is located in central East Mexico, along this range of mountains over here in eastern Mexico. The Huasteca region is a tropical rainforest, and the style of music we can hear from here is called son huasteco. Son, spelled S-O-N, is a word that comes from the Latin word for sound, sonus. The name of Sones de Mexico Ensemble comes from this word. Sones means various styles of son from different parts of Mexico. So son by itself doesn't mean anything all on its own. We always have to pair it up with a regional marker, like the Huasteca. So son huasteco is the sound of the Huasteca region. So we're going to listen to a song now performed on an instrument just like this one. This is called guitarra quinta huapanguera. And it's an instrument, it's a baritone guitar that was used for this style of music. We also have this little companion guitar called the jarana huasteca, and together they provide the rhythmic backbone for this style of music. We're also going to hear in the singing voice a falsetto that breaks like a yodel at one point, and this is very characteristic of this style. The lead instrument in this song is going to be the fiddle, and it's it's a solo fiddle, very ornamented. The name of the song we're going to hear is called La Petenera, and this is a song that talks about maritime themes, about creatures that you may find in the ocean, and spirits. Enjoy.
A medio mar se quedó.
Well, we're beginning to see just how diverse styles of music we can find in Mexico. Let's continue our journey, and now we're going to go to northern Mexico, the style of music we call norteño. And that covers this whole territory in northern Mexico along the border with the United States. Norteño music norteño is a very generic word because it actually encompasses a lot of musical styles, including the polkas, waltzes, schottisches, mazurkas, etc. So all this music came from Central Europe, brought by immigrants from that part of the world to Mexico, who brought with them instruments such as the button accordion and the upright bass, and this instrument that was created in Mexico called the bajo sexto, which is a 12-string guitar which has a kind of a deep sound. We're going to listen to a little medley of songs. We're going to start with a schottis, which is a French style rhythm, honoring the city of Monterrey. Second, we're listening to a polka called La Cápsula, and we're going to finish with a style that borrows a little bit from the Huasteca region, but with a completely different spin. It's called the Huapango Norteño, and this one is in a minor key, which is makes it even more unique. Enjoy.
Monterrey de mis amores, te faltaba un chatizo a tus canciones. Monterrey con tu cerro de la silla y con tus grutas de García. Monterrey, Monterrey de mis amores, yo te voy a cantar esta canción por la gracia que tienen tus mujeres. Ellas saben querer de corazón. En la plaza Zaragoza los domingos se pasean las muchachas más hermosas de mi lindo Monterrey. En la plaza Zaragoza los domingos se pasean las muchachas más hermosas de mi lindo Monterrey.
That was quite something, wasn't it? One of the characteristics of indigenous music in Mexico is its great sense of spirituality. Music for indigenous peoples of Mexico wasn't always a form of entertainment or fun and dance. It was a way of cleansing the spirit or connecting with the spiritual world. We are now going to take you to the state of Michoacan. Up in the plains, in the higher area of Michoacan, near the capital of Morelia, there are the territory that was occupied by the Purepecha. The Purepecha are very proud keepers of their culture. They have maintained their language and traditions for many years through the Spanish conquest and modern Mexico as a nation, and they have maintained their status almost as an independent nation. The Purepecha have a dance or a ritual where young people wearing masks representing old people will do mischief and summon the rain or dance around town, drawing laughter from different people. And we're going to perform this Danza de Viejitos, the dance of the old people. Enjoy. That was quite something, wasn't it? Right as you cross the border from Jalisco into the state of Michoacan, we get to this region called the plains of Michoacan. We follow the river Tepalcatepec into this region, which eventually flows into the Pacific Ocean. But this whole plains region is where the style of son called son planeco originates. In this music, which is closely related to mariachi in character, has a few differences. We see that it retains some of the early mariachi forms. One of them is the use of the harp. The harp was the main bass instrument in mariachi in the early days before the guitarrón was developed. And the planeco music has retained the use of this harp. The box of this harp is so large that sometimes a percussionist will come and tap on the surface of the harp. The song we're going to hear today is called El Jabalí, which means the wild boar. Enjoy.